Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. Now, as you know, Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn is the 12th film in the Dragon Ball film series that was released in Japan on March the 4th in 1995. And the premise of the film is meant to be about an other world where the Grand Kais are hosting this big tournament where Goku and Pikkon are participating, and during at King Yama's sort area, a young teenage Omi who kind of neglectfully forgets to cleanse the cleansing devices, ends up destroying it and becomes the villain Janimba, which of course is a giant Lelo kind of childish creature. And of course this ends up with the world of the dead coming back to Earth. And throughout it we see mainly how Gohan, Fidel, also Goten and Trunks go against the dead. And really this seems like a big wasted opportunity. This would have shown that them going against other Dragon Ball Z villains, which they do with Gohan, but it comes across as too quick. And of course, for some reason, you have Goten and Trunks going against Hitler, which isn't bad, but it comes across more comical. And I know in the Israel Dragon Ball dub, they actually had to remove the Hitler scenes due to a lot of obvious reasons. And pretty much through it, we see how Goku and Pikkon try and go against Janimba, and we kind of also see how Goku and Vegeta kind of comes and sort of helps save the day. So the film, I would say, is like a piloted version to the big kind of everyone coming back from the dead that Dragon Ball GT did better, because not only did it bring back the Z villains, it also brought back the original villains. And of course, I would say Janimba isn't a bad villain. I just think he's a bit wasted in this. And of course, when you kind of got the animation with some of the battles with Hercule and also Goten and Trunks, it kind of comes across like they threw the animation in more like a street art kids book story. And I would say not only this, it's also meant to be the introduction to Gogeta, which is the fusion between Goku and Vegeta. And of course you do see the character again in Dragon Ball GT as Super Saiyan 4. And yeah, you do see him again in Dragon Ball Super Broly. And of course Janimba would appear in other Dragon Ball games. So I personally feel if I was to do my own version of Fusion Reborn, I would have taken it place between year 5 or 6. Have it that Vegeta has planned to take Trunks to preschool, but after seeing Nappa flying around, realizing something's going on. Have it that a former Kai who was banished sort of teaches Frieza and Cell a dark fusion dance, and of course this could have caused Cell to come to hell after being in purgatory, and this really could have caused Frieza and Cell to form a mutual like for each other, as Frieza respects Cell for killing Goku, and Cell respecting Frieza for killing off the Saiyans. And it really shows that Cell and Frieza are like the villain equivalent to basically Goku and Vegeta. But I feel some of it feels really rushed. Some of it feels like they really wanted to tell a good story. and there are moments where they can tell a serious story. Like when you've kind of got Vegeta sort of breaking down and crying that admits that he's still the same, Goku does try to encourage him, which actually works. And I also do feel it trying to take place in the anime timeline tries to fix it, and I know that Boo's Fury tries to do this as well, but some of it feels like it can't take place. Again, I do think the some of the Dragon Ball Z movies could actually fit in the timeline during the 7-year gap. And I also do feel some of the movie villains don't really belong with the sort of timeline, given the fact some of the movies can't really take place. So I think somewhere Fusion Reborn fusioned itself but broke apart. I think it deserves a thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, kind of okay, but really wasted potential. So, comic reviewer here, signing out.